Hello, everybody. Welcome to INFT 124. My name is Steve Pelton, and I am going to be your instructor this term for INFT 124. Now, if you're taking this course, it probably means you're in your first term, maybe your second term at Bryan Stratton, but it does mean that you are new to the online college experience. So, welcome aboard. We're going to go through a lot of really interesting stuff this term, but hopefully, you're going to just feel a little bit better about online learning in general in a course like this. So I think this is an important course because it is about computing skills, but it's also kind of a how to do college skills class too. So we kind of do both at the same time. While you're learning about important things like the internet and browsers and Microsoft Office and all the programs that it offers, you're also kind of learning how to get more comfortable learning online. So we'll talk about kind of some of those skills, and you'll kind of learn some of those skills along the way that will make you a more successful college student as time goes on. You're getting your feet wet here. And so we're sliding slowly into the pool, right? Learning to swim. And trust me, by the end of the term here, you'll be able to swim. You'll be very comfortable with online learning. It just takes some time to get used to things. So welcome aboard, folks. What are we going to be doing in this class? Well, this is a computing skills class, so we're looking at kind of foundational computing principles and skills that you're going to be able to build on going forward. We're building a foundation here of computing skills on which all your other classes are going to be built. We're going to focus on a couple things in particular. We will be talking about kind of hardware and software when it comes to computers, but we'll be looking primarily at software, specifically Microsoft Office and the software that it provides. So this would be things like OneDrive, Outlook, Word, Excel, PowerPoint. Those are going to be really the software that we're going to be looking at primarily. And they're all connected because they are all part of Microsoft Office. So that makes it a little easier. The more you know one, the better you're going to know the other ones. And that idea will be fleshed out more as time goes on. So we're going to go over a lot of really relevant, really important information in a class like this. It doesn't matter what your degree is, folks, whether you're criminal justice or your social work or your, early childhood education or your business major. It doesn't really matter. Every single one of the programs we have here at Bryan Stratton really does require this kind of computer foundation. That's why everyone takes it. So you're going to find a lot of value in what we go over in the next few weeks. And I kind of hope you enjoy yourself too. I think we can have some fun. I really do. And I work very hard to try to make it an interesting and an enjoyable process these 7.5 weeks. So who am I? Other than being a Buffalo Bills fan, as you can see, I live up in upstate New York, in western New York, in fact, very far from the city of New York City. In fact, I'm much closer to Cleveland and Pittsburgh and Toronto than I would be to New York City. So we live up outside of the city of Rochester, New York, my wife and I, and we've been married for 18 years. And she works from home right now because most people are working from home right now. She's actually upstairs in our home office doing work, and we have 2 kids. Our daughter is almost 13. I know, it's crazy, almost a teenager. And then our son is 10 years old, and they're finishing up school. In fact, I'm very excited about that as well. And so I work from home, and we're kind of juggling all these things, as probably many of you are, as we're still dealing with the fallout of this pandemic. So what do I do when I'm not teaching? Well, when I'm not online, when I'm not looking into a computer screen, I like to do anything possible, other than looking at a computer screen. So I like to go outdoors and spend a lot of time outdoors. So I love to mountain bike. We have a lot of great trails around here, so I do that as much as possible. And I love to hike, basically anything that gets me outside. Fishing is wonderful, fly fishing in particular. During hunting season, I love to hunt, especially bow hunting. And I just like to keep active and fit. I exercise a lot. I lift weights. I swim, although my pool's been closed because of the coronavirus. So I'm hoping it'll open soon because I really do miss that kind of stuff. Anything that keeps me active. So a little bit about me. Now is your opportunity. So in the week 1 discussion board, this is the icebreaker. We're going to break the ice. You're going to tell me a little bit about yourself. All right. You're going to tell your classmates a little bit about themselves. If you want, you can share some pictures of you. If you're really ambitious, you can share a video. That'd be pretty cool. But tell us a little bit about yourself. What are you studying? What do you want to do once you graduate? What do you do when you're not working? or you're not studying? Do you have certain hobbies that you enjoy? Do you have family? Do you have pets? All sorts of things like that. Anything that gets us to know you better, because the goal here is to try to kind of foster an online community. The better, the deeper the community, I think the better the learning process is going to be. So share a little bit about yourselves in the online discussion board for this week, and we'll get to know each other. Maybe we'll even have some fun along the way. Thanks, folks.